Welcome to the final video in the TLC mini lesson. If you have not watched the other videos, we recommend watching the Think video first. Hi, my name is Sierra and welcome to the change overview of the Think, Learn, Create, Change model, also known as TLC. This approach puts you and your peers at the center of your own advocacy experiences and supports your ongoing active engagement as change makers. Last year, our youth council at the Boys and Girls Club of Sarasota and DeSoto counties dedicated its efforts to addressing mental health issues. We observed a lack of sufficient information, support, and guidance for teens and schools regarding mental health, which led us to organize our Mental Health Summit. The summit's primary goal was one of education and action. We were thrilled by the turnout, with over 80 teens attending from across the state. Our aim was to facilitate open and honest discussions where teens could learn from each other's experiences and collaboratively develop strategies to enhance mental health education and access to services for students. We wanted to empower teens to take control of their mental well-being journey and motivate them to advocate for change. To achieve these objectives, we organized a series of panels and workshops throughout the day, featuring mental health experts, panelists, and speakers. Notable contributors included Mandy Coker, who offers invaluable insights from her work in our school district, and Sarah Watamura, professor and chair of the Department of Psychology at the University of Denver, who provided insights into policy aspects. Overall, the Mental Health Summit served as a platform for empowerment, education, and advocacy, reinforcing our commitment to improving mental health support for teens in schools. We changed perceptions and demonstrated that there are multiple ways to look at an issue and emphasize the possibility of change. By hosting the summit, we wanted to engage in meaningful conversations aimed at destigmatizing mental health. One of the key strategies we employed was hosting breakout sessions that delved into the complexities of mental health and highlighted the existing resources for these deficiencies. A segment that particularly stood out to me was called From Education to Action. Jennifer Johnson, Director of Community Leadership at Gulf Coast Community Foundation here in Sarasota, delivered a compelling discussion on transitioning from learning about the issues at the summit to take creative action. She provided insights on how to effectively advocate for change, makes voices heard, and influence governmental and leadership decisions regarding essential policy reforms needed to drive significant change in mental health support. So if you're sitting there and wondering, what are ways clubs can make change? Our outreach initiatives have been very successful for us, ranging from organizing events, workshops, tabling events, to impactful campaigns. These efforts allow teens at the club to connect with a broader audience, raising crucial awareness about significant issues. We've also seen the power of grassroots movements in driving change. By mobilizing individuals at the local level, we tackle specific challenges collectively, resulting in tangible and meaningful outcomes. Additionally, we actively promote civic engagement amongst teens. Encouraging them to become active participants in their communities not only empowers them, but also inspires others to do the same. At Boys and Girls Clubs of Sarasota and DeSoto counties, we offer a variety of advocacy programs that provide teens with hands-on experience in making change. For instance, our STAR Leadership Program, which stands for Students Taking Active Roles, helps unlock teens' leadership potential. Graduates of this program even have the opportunity to serve as a full voting member on the nonprofit board or government advisory councils. I currently serve as the sole youth representative on the Senior Advisory Council of Sarasota counties, where I contribute to important discussions and decisions that impact our community. And if I were to give you clubs any advice, it would be delegating tasks efficiently and making sure that everyone is connected and actively involved helps increase engagement levels. Communication plays a key role in understanding advocacy projects have a shared goal. Each individual involved, regardless of their specific task, contributes to the overall success of our initiative. It's important to acknowledge and communicate everybody's importance. I highly recommend embracing the Think, Learn, Change model. This model not only promotes critical thinking and continuous learning, but also encourages creative problem solving and drives innovation. And remember to go into projects with an open mind if you want to create something remarkable.
You so much, Sierra. I think some of the things that you talked about is just the different ways someone could create change. I know with just being in one club, but there's so many different ways to create change. You can build relationships, you can do outreach, you can do direct civic engagement. You can also do grassroots efforts in so many different levels. And I think you did such a great job touching on that. Alvin and Emery, is there anything else you would like to share?
Yeah, I think Sierra did an excellent job breaking down the create aspect of the TLC model. I definitely think her touching on the STAR program is definitely a great aspect as I'm currently in STAR and going through the process. It's definitely a very unique and interesting idea, a very creative one from the Boys and Girls Clubs of Sarasota and DeSoto counties.
I also just want to say you did such a great idea. Example of being a representative of kids who want to build their own ideas up from the ground up, and being a great representative of how you can get your voice out there.
Laura, is there anything else you would like to add?
Sierra, you did it. You shared it again, and I think if you all have been watching the entire series of the TLC mini lesson videos, you are watching amazing young people just like you, who are taking this thing and taking it where they wanted to go. And I hope that you all leave this video and the others fired up, ready to create change in your community as well. Great job, Sierra. Sierra, you can bring us on home.
Yeah, thank you so much. So, to wrap up, every single one of you has the ability to make real and tangible change. You are not just the leaders of the future, but the leaders of now. So, get out there and make a difference.
My gosh, thank you all so much. And as we've stated in the other videos, you can find a lot of resources down below linked. We have a PowerPoint, TLC PowerPoint to get a little bit more information about the background. We have a workbook, a toolbook. If you're not sure if your club is a part of TLC, ask your club leader and learn how to get involved as well. Thank you so much.